Trick or treat! We're going to have some candy today.
Awesome.
Yes. Because we're grown-ups, we're going to use the big candy bars, too.
That's right. Remember when you went to the house on Halloween and they gave out, like, remember those little bag of chips?
Yes.
And you were so happy. You were like, yes,
oh,
chips!
Yeah.
Yes! Now it's like chips every damn house.
Yeah, that's true.
There's really nothing to be excited about.
Now, here's the thing. Do you ever remember ever getting a full-size candy bar?
Never.
No. Me neither. Never. So,
Never. All I know is that when my kids go out trick-or-treating, they don't even... The next year, it'll be like, oh, we still have candy left in your bag. We better throw it out. So, we're going to review some candy today. Well, chocolate bars, I guess. We've got three. We've got a couple of our favorites. And we got one good old Canadian classic. That's only available in Canada, I guess. Didn't realize that until somebody told me a while back that it wasn't. So we'll start off with this one.
okay. Scored.
The Score Bar.
Yes. This one has been a favorite of mine for a while, actually. I really like it. The only thing is, it's really, really hard. Like, this is incredibly hard.
Butter Toffee Crunch enrobed in rich milk chocolate. That's what the packaging is. This is enrobed in rich chocolate. So, I usually eat this in the wife gets from the McFlurry.
Yes,
from McDonald's.
These
Score
things
McFlurry.
are really awesome
very
in
good.
Blizzards.
Oh, she puts them in like chocolate or cookies sometimes.
Cookie dough.
Yeah, they're really good. Like I don't really eat them too much. It's just a chocolate thing. So.
Yeah.
I like toffee. I like chocolate. Hey.
Now, so one thing I've always noticed with the Score packaging, it always opens up really nice. It's always very crisp in comparison.
Mine fucking didn't open very nice.
Okay, I've been proven wrong.
Maybe it's just our approach.
Now, when you crack it open, yeah, when you crack it open, you'll notice that there's a small. It is enrobed in a nice little bit of chocolate.
It's enrobed, all right.
Yeah,
it doesn't like it looks good.
Yeah. Oh, these things are really good.
You feel the diabetes setting in already.
If you're calorie counting, you really have to be careful of these things.
Yeah, like that's the only bite I can eat of that one. They're 200 calories, so they're not like huge, but
no, but for how little you get.
The only thing I don't like about it is the toffee. Probably should have ate that one last. Now that I would think, it probably wasn't the best.
Yeah.
Toffee sticks to your teeth.
Yep, it does.
But they're good. They're sweet.
It is the toffee that they use is just just so good.
I prefer it with ice cream though. I prefer it mixed in with the ice cream or something. For some reason, this tasted a little bit sweet. I don't have a very big sweet tooth, but it was a little too sweet for me. So when you put it in the ice cream, even though ice cream is just sugar, it kind of dullifies.
Yeah, because
that's a new word.
It dilutes itself.
Yeah,
right.
That's the word.
So the ice cream is bland by comparison.
Yeah.
So the two kind of meld together to give you this nice. But no, I've always liked Score bars. The chocolate is a very good chocolate. They use probably a Lindor-like kind of chocolate because Lindor is fancy chocolate, and I think they use kind of the same thing. You can tell. And then the toffee is just so...
Toffee's really good.
Oh, wow.
The toffee is very good.
You know, if they sold this toffee just by itself... And also, for that matter, when you look at the bar, you'll notice that a chocolate will actually flake off.
Always recommend... I'm going to give you this tip about eating chocolate bars. When you eat chocolate bars. I didn't realize I was the odd person who did this, but put your chocolate bars in the fridge. Or the freezer. Get them really cold.
Oh, no. I don't put stuff in the fridge. I put it in the freezer, like Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. I put in the freezer. For that matter, Score, I used to actually put Score in the freezer because it would... you could crack it open and break it and eat it in small little chunks.
It just makes them better, I find. You know, I don't like... When you eat them off, like, if you just take them out of the store and you eat them, the chocolate's really soft and, you know... Don't you think it's weird that they can just sit in the store without going bad?
Well, that's used to be the thing with chocolate all the
It's all
time.
preservatives in it.
Yeah, chocolate used to melt in your hand until somebody developed. I think it was M&M's, the M&M's guy.
Next is an oddball. This is one of my favorites. This is kind of, I don't think they're as popular or as big, but they're Big Turks. Our dad used to eat these a lot. That's where we ran into them.
Yes,
They
these
are
were his favorite chocolate bar.
Let's see. Do they have a saying? No, it just says it's a Turkish delight. That's all it says.
Candy.
So these are chocolate with a
Licorice covered chocolate.
pretty much. Yeah, I
That's
guess.
what they are. And they come in like little sections, so it's like...
Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh yeah,
It's like a little turd.
it does actually. And whenever I've eaten these, it's always like the little section by section by section. I never take a
I
giant bite.
haven't had one of these in so long.
It's
My
been a while
mouth
for
is
me.
watering. Oh, that's goodness right there. It's such a weird taste. Like, it's such a distinct flavor that if somebody was blind taste testing me and they gave me one of these, I'd be like, Big Turk. I wouldn't even hesitate. Big Turk. When you put that in your mouth, it's like it's like heaven. Just perfectly chewy. It's like it's just fantastic. There's no words that I can even.
Yeah, the jelly that they use for this
Another
stuff
bite.
is really good. Like, it's when you eat lots of licorice, it tends to stick. This stuff, it doesn't stick to your teeth. It chews just long enough to get a sense of satisfaction out of it. The chocolate's good.
They're a chocolate bar that you just want to eat just a little bit. You don't want to eat too much because the candy in them, licorice, whatever you want to call them, it's a little bit heavier. But like, I ate half that and I'm satisfied. I'm good. I'm like, I don't need to have another Big Turk for a while because it's satisfying. I don't know why I like them so much, but they're darn delicious.
They are good. It's part of the reason why people like them.
That made me happy.
Yeah.
That made my tummy very happy. It's probably won't make me happy later, but that made me very happy. Now this Canadian classic, apparently, Coffee Crisp. For you Americans out there, it's not really made of coffee, really. It doesn't really have it's not actual coffee. It's just the name. Because they're crispier, it's like chocolate and I think wafers and
Makes a nice light snack.
yeah.
Again, what this one is it's a chocolate covered wafer bar, and the wafer isn't your standard wafer. It's a little bit of caramel, a little bit of.
This one has the highest calories, 260 for the whole bar.
Holy crap!
Score has the lowest,
Yeah, that's
only
a
200.
surprise.
But I guess you got to look at per gram. This is 50 grams.
Oh,
This
the
is
score
60.
is 39.
Yeah. So
Oh, that's why.
the score is probably the highest, right? And then
Yeah.
yeah, the equivalent. Yeah. So. But these are delicious. I like the minis.
Oh, yeah. Minis are so much easier because you can get the whole bite
Yeah, you just
of
eat it.
But
they
all
didn't-
the chocolate and all this.
We would have
And this
just got
one-
minis, but they didn't have mini Big Turks or mini Scores.
No, they don't. Oh, those
They have mini
would
coffee
be-
crisps. Like,
Oh, they do the scores now, but they do them in the bites.
the bites.
Yeah.
I remember these would be like the first one. You know when you buy the packages for Halloween of the minis, and it's like Aero, Smarties, Coffee Crisp.
Yep.
There's like 5 Coffee Crisps in
Yep.
100, and there's like 400 Smarties. Gotta get mine open here. You can get many different types of Coffee Crisp now.
Mm-hmm. It is very light.
That makes me happy as well.
It's a very light chocolate bar. Like when it says it makes a light snack, it's like the wafers just melt in your mouth. They give that because it's air pockets. I don't know. It just feels so sugary and light, and it's not heavy or anything because
That's very
the
sweet.
big. Yeah, Yes, it is very sweet.
Wow.
The Big Turk is very heavy by
Yes.
comparison because it is licorice and chocolate, whereas the Coffee Crisp is
It is very light, eh?
Yeah.
Very. I never even noticed that.
yeah.
But yeah, when you eat that, it's very, very light. It's very just like
It's one of the things we're learning as we do these three-way food porn stuff. Is that when you compare things side by side, the taste.
it gives you a different outlook. Yeah, a good perspective of the food. Like we're not necessarily comparing these to each other, but we're just because we chose two of our favorites and we just chose like a Canadian classic because it's available only in Canada. Maybe it's in the States now, but I don't know. But yeah, compared definitely to the other two, this is the lightest one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But it's the sweetest one.
Yes, it is.
It was way more sweet than the
It was
score. I thought
way-
score.
The score, you could taste the toffee. It had a
Taste
very,
the diabetes. This one you could taste the type 2 diabetes.
yeah. Okay, so for the score one, the toffee had that sweetness. The chocolate just kind of gave it that coating to give it a nice, colorful wrap. But like when you bit into the Coffee Crisp, it's just sugar everywhere. Like even the chocolate itself,
Everything. It's just
tastes
sugar.
sweet.
Might as well just dump some sugar in your mouth. But it's
See,
good.
That doesn't taste.
See, that's why. Yeah, that's why the minis are good.
Yeah.
I find the minis because they're not overly like this. To eat this whole chocolate bar would be too much for me, which is weird to say.
The minis are good because they're also very clean. They're not messy.
Yeah, it's just
Boop. Wow. Okay. For us, it's just
Yeah.
one bite. I'm sure there's some of you that take 2 bites out of a mini or 3 bites out of a mini.
I take
It's
2
just-
bites out of my Mars minis at work and lunch, but that's just to make them last longer. So I just it's my way of tricking myself into eating only
Oh,
2.
and that's actually the way you're supposed to do things. Is you're supposed to take more bites to
Yeah.
give your mind the sense that you're eating more.
Yeah,
You
trick
know,
yourself.
take smaller bites, chew longer, etc. And I get it. It does actually work. You know, screwing with your mind is screwing with your
It
mind.
does work, yeah.
And
I'm glad I ate that Big Turk though. I haven't had a Big Turk
Oh.
in so long that now I won't have to have one in a long time again. You know, like I said, it's one of those things where you just gotta go back every once in a while,
oh yeah,
have a bite. I wish they had made those in minis.
yeah, I know.
I wouldn't eat them a
Just
lot, but I would just have them.
having the 2 of the little
Just
2
doink.
of the little turds in
Yep.
one like little. Well, that would be so awesome. Just pop them in your mouth. Done. Like yeah, that would be the way to do it.
Yeah. See, we're not going to rank these because, like I said, we're not comparing them to each other. The wonderfulness of all of these chocolate bars. They're all good chocolate bars.
Oh, they are.
They're all very good
Yes.
chocolate bars.
And they all have their different appeals too.
Yeah.
Like if you like licorice, Big Turk. If you like wafers, Coffee Crisp. If you like sweetness with a hard crunch, the score.
And the way I put it, if you want diabetes, diabetes 2, and, well, I don't know. Maybe plug up your colon with this one? I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, you know, they're you can't compare them because they're not the same type of chocolate bar, but they're all good. They're all delicious.
Oh yeah, yeah.
If you haven't had a Big Turk, because I know that one's like, I don't think it's very common. 'cause
No,
you
the
don't-
Big Turk
Yeah.
is probably the least common one out of the 3.
Go have yourself a Big Turk.
Try it.
Give it a shot.
Yeah.
And if you're like a visitor from another country, go have yourself a Coffee Crisp.
Yes, and then if you like ice cream, have score in your ice cream.
Put some score in it, yeah.
It really actually makes a huge difference.
Freeze up a score bar, crack it up, and put it over top of your ice cream.
It's so good.
Change your life.
Yeah,
Literally will. It will be life
not that
changing.
far.
Yes. Well, thanks for joining us on this wonderful food review. If you have any suggestions of food you would like us to review, we have our own. But we would like to hear from you, our fans.
Yeah.
All 1 of you. Well, actually, there's 7 of you who subscribe to our channel. So thank you. So if each one of you gave us a food suggestion, that would be 7 food reviews we could do.
Yeah, 7 more for
Yeah.
reviews.
So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe. And you won't miss any more wonderful, wonderful food reviews from a couple of ex-fat men.
Yes. See ya.